happy evening, students. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Good evening. So last session we had started with simple present tense, and that too we had seen its structure and how a positive sentence would be written in a simple present tense. So before we proceed with today's session pertaining to simple present tense in negative form, as usual we'll be learning few things that is happening in and around us. We'll be updating first ourselves, then moving on to the topic. Today's session you'll be having three things. One is, first we'll be beginning with those things that we are going to update ourselves with. Second, we are going to have multiple choice questions, okay, pertaining to articles. As I already told in the previous session, we will be having questions, 10 questions pertaining to articles, okay. Also, you will be watching a video pertaining to how you need to fill in the sheet, bubble sheet, which you will be given next week. That sheet you would be receiving in the upcoming week, and the test would be on 27th and 28th. How you need to answer in that paper, there is a small video about it. We'll be having a look into it as well. Okay. So these many things planned for today's session. First ನಾವು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಈ ರುಪಿ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ನ ನೋಡಿದೀರಾ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಮುಂಚೆ ಎಲ್ಲ RS ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಿದ್ವಿ, ₹500 ಅಂತ. ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಈ ರುಪಿ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ನ ನಾವು ಬಳಸ್ತಿದೀವಿ. ಈ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ನ ಯಾರು ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ರುಪಿ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ನ ಯಾರು ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಂತ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಟೇನಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂಡ್ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ನೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್, ರೈಟ್? ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ತಿಳಿದಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು. ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಉದಯ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಧರ್ಮಲಿಂಗಂ ಇವರೇ ಈ ರುಪಿ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ನ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದವರು. ಇವ್ರು ಯಾರಂತ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಈಸ್ ಅ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ. ಈ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜುಲೈ 15ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು 2010 ಈ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ನ ನಾವು ಬಳಸಕ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ವಿ. ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್. It was officially approved by the government on July 15, 2010. So it was designed by Uday Kumar Dharmalingam. You can make a note of it somewhere in your book. So it is going to definitely upgrade your general knowledge, right? In India, which place is being called as Scotland of India? In India, there is a place that is being called as Scotland. It is from our own Karnataka as well. Nam Karnataka iro uru. Exactly. It is our own Kuru. Great. So happy. I've got answers from 2 centers. Really happy for it. Children are happy to see the deers. In this sentence, there is an error. What is the error that you can find in this sentence? Is there any issue in this sentence? Ha. Correct. Children are happy to see the deer. Why we don't write it as deers? Yak bariyodilla. We use it as deer itself. We don't tell it as deers. Why is it so? Because, shall I tell the reason? The reason is deer in its plural form as well, it retains to be as deer. We don't call it as deers. Like monkey, monkeys, we say. Jackal, jackals. Fox, foxes. Whereas for deer, it is to be deer itself in its plural form. Okay? Fine. We had seen only 3 things for the day. Rupee symbol designed by person Uday Kumar Dharmalingam, Scotland of India. It is Kur, and children are happy to see the deers. The answer deers is wrong. It is only deer. We don't use it as deers. Deer in its plural form is also deer itself, not deers. Right? Okay. ಸೊ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು, ನೀನು, ಅವನು, ಅವಳು, ಅದು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದೀವಿ. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಇನ್ a sentence. So depending upon the sentence, depending upon the subject, I am speaking loudly. Please check the audio device that is being connected from your end. I have checked it from my end. It is loud and clear. Okay, before starting the session itself, I check from my end whether the audio is clear or not. Please check from your end. Check it your end. So, I, you, we, they. Along with the subject, we add verb in positive form. What we told? Subject. After subject comes the verb s or es, depending upon the verb. Then comes the object of the sentence. That is the remaining portion of the sentence. Who is receiving the action? This is in positive form. It is in positive sentence. Plus V ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿದೀನಿ. Positive. ಇದೇ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸವಾದ ನಡೀತಿಲ್ಲ ಈಗ. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ವೆನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೇರ್ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್. Habitual actions, truths and facts, our daily routines. To exhibit these kind of sentences, we use simple present. When and where we use the simple present negative, when something doesn't happen in regular course of time. So this is the structure of the sentence. If my subject, this is the subject, the helping verb together with it, then comes the main verb. If my subject is I, you, we, they, I, you, we, they. After that, it is accompanied by do not. Do not in its contract form is don't. Then comes the verb. I don't tell lies. ನಾನು ಸುಳ್ಳೆ ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. I don't tell lies. You don't tell lies. We don't tell lies. They don't tell lies. So if at all the verb is tell, okay. After these subjects, any of these subjects, we use don't. We don't use doesn't. For these subjects, we need to use this auxiliary verb as don't, and doesn't isn't used. After that, verb retains in its base form itself. Verb retains in its base form itself. Okay. In simple present, this sentence is alone for, this structure is alone for simple present. Okay. If the subject is he, she, or it, we use doesn't. He doesn't. What else to say? He doesn't feel tired. They don't speak loudly. She doesn't fight with her sisters. ಅವಳ ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಅವಳು ಜಗಳ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. She doesn't tell the truth. ಅವಳು ನಿಜಾನ ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. She doesn't tell the truth. If you notice the way that I tell the sentence, here the verb retains in its original form or the base form. Base form ಅಂತಾನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಹೆಸರಿದೆ. We call it as root form. Base form or root form, it is to be the same. Okay. ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇನೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ verb ಆಗಿರೋದು ರೂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಕಾಫಿ, ನನ್ಗೊಂದು ಕಾಫಿ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಇದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಇದೇ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ಗೆ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ, ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಕಾಫಿ, ಐ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಕಾಫಿ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ನೋಟಿಸ್, ಫಾರ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸಚ್ as I, you, we, they, we use this auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb don't, then comes the main verb, after that object. Okay, this is the pattern of the sentence in simple present negative. He plays chess. On chess in aatadtane. I want fruits. How will you tell this sentence in negative form? Center. KREIS SC390. They have told, they have said me a sentence. I want fruits. So I do not want fruits. I don't want fruits. ನನಗೆ ಹಣ್ಣುಗಳಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇಡ. ಆ ಥರ ಹೇಳೋಗಿಲ್ಲ. Just for example, I'm saying you need to have a lot of fruits and vegetables. Correct. Exactly. I don't want fruits. KRCRS Chalakere. I have answered the question. Thank you for responding. He plays chess. ಅವನ್ ಚೆಸ್ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಅವನ್ ಚೆಸ್ ಆಟ ಆಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. He doesn't play chess. ಆಟ ಆಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. I want ಪಾನಿಪುರಿ. I do not want ಪಾನಿಪುರಿ. The same thing is being told again and again from lot of centers. I am audible, much clear. Please check the audio device that is being connected at your end. Okay. He doesn't play chess. ಅವನ್ ಚೆಸ್ ಆಟ ಆಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So few questions we'll see. Simple present in negative form. You try to answer around 3 to 4 questions. Okay. I'll share the screen. ನಾನು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಕಾರಿನ ಮೂಲಕ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಗೋ ಟು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಬೈ ಕಾರ್. ಎ ಬಿ. Can just tell me A or B. Option A. Exactly. The subject is I. Most of the centers have chosen A. Exactly. Perfect you all are. You dash speak English. In English ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. You don't. Very nice. Correct. It dash rain a lot in July and August. ಜುಲೈ ಆಗಸ್ಟ್ ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಳೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೀಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದು? ಡೋಂಟಾ ಡಸಂಟಾ? Exactly. It is doesn't. It doesn't rain a lot in July and August. We dash have holidays in March. ರಜಾ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. We don't. Very nice. Most of the centers have answered B. Last question we'll see. He dash learns Spanish at school. On school ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾನಿಷ್ ನ ಕಲಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. He doesn't. Wow. Almost 50 centers answering at the same time. Very nice. They dash live in a house. ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Super. Don't. So I hope you have understood the sentence pattern, how it would be in negative form for a simple present structure. Now we are going to see questions pertaining to articles. So please, please make note of the answer in your book. Also, I would be discussing the answers. Okay. Soon after I read out the questions. Recap, revise ಮಾಡಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. Dash President of United States will be visiting Australia next week. Answer? Yes, exactly. The answer chosen by you is perfect. The President of USA would be visiting Australia next week. ಮುಂದಿನ ವಾರ ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೇಲಿಯಾಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. Exactly. Answers told by you is correct. I want to buy dash bike. ನಾನೊಂದು ಬೈಕನ್ನ ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಆಸೆ ಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. And the, or is it both A and B? ನಾನೊಂದು ಬೈಕನ್ನ ತಗೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಆಸೆ ಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸಿಂಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ನೌನ್, ಕಾನ್ಸನೆಂಟ್ ಸೌಂಡ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್? ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಜನ ಸಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬೈ ದ ಬೈಕ್. ದ ಬೈಕ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಬೈಕ್ ಬೇಕಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗ ದ ಅನ್ನೋ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ನಾನು ಬಳಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಈ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ದ ಬೈಕ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತಪ್ಪಾಗ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Here the option that I would be choosing is a bike. It is randomly a bike. You are not specifying which particular bike you want to buy. So option A is the right answer. Very well tried, but it isn't a specific bike that you want to buy. It is a random bike that you want to buy. So you need to choose the option A. Okay. I like to watch tennis on television. It is dash very good game. ನನಗೆ ಟೆಲಿವಿಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟೆನ್ನಿಸ್ ನೋಡೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆಟ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ that you need to choose? Okay, combination of B and C. I like to watch tennis on television. It is the very good game, a very good game. ಅದೊಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆಟ. ಅದೊಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆಟ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. A very good game. Good. Most of the centers have chosen it right. I like to watch. I'm sorry, question has been repeated. Please meet me at the train station within dash hour. Last time itself, when I told the rules wherein we'll be using article an and a, there were rules wherein letter H would be silent. So when the letter H is to be silent and it is immediately followed with a vowel, what is the article that we would be using? Is it an or a, wherein H is silent? Exactly. Have understood the rule very well. It is an R. If at all H is to be, if at all H isn't a silent H, we would be using a. In this case, it is an R, an hotel, an R, an honorary. For all these words, H is to be silent. That is the reason we are using it as an. Can you please go to dash grocery store on the 3rd street and buy 2 liters milk? So the speaker and the listener knows which grocery street is being spoken about. When both are aware of which grocery store it is being spoken about, what is the article that we use? Is it a random grocery store or a specific one both are referring to? Nearly 80 centers have answered. Let me check. Exactly, it is C. Why it is C? The speaker and the listener knows which grocery store I am referring to. So it is C. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw dash ant attacking a roach. ಒಂದು ಇರುವೆ ಆದದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಕಾಕ್ರೋಚ್ನ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನನಗೆ ನಂಬಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀರಾ when you are speaking about an event for the first time. Also, you need to have a note at the word that is being written, whether it is having a consonant sound or a vowel sound. Super. Uniformly told answer is an. Great. My brother won an award for being dash best dancer in our school. ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನನ್ನ ತಮ್ಮ ಗೆದ್ದ, ಒಂದು ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ತಗೊಂಡ. ಇಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನೇ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಆಗ ನಾನು ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಅ ಅಂತೀನ, ಆನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನ, ದ ಅಂತ ಬಳಸ್ತೀನ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಎರಡು ಸರಿನಾ? ಎ ಬಿ ಎರಡು ಸರಿನಾ? ಆನ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಗಾಗತ್ತೆ? ಇಟ್ ವೋಂಟ್ ಬಿ ಆನ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್. ಇಡೀ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನಲ್ಲೇ ಅವನೇ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅದು ಸಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿರೋದು. ಸೂಪರ್. Most of the centers have answered it perfectly. Some of them have missed it. Not an issue. We'll learn it. Would you like to watch dash movie or something with me? ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ನೋಡಕ್ ಆಸೆ ಪಡ್ತೀಯಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ನೋಡಕ್ ಆಸೆ ಪಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ಡು ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ವಾಚ್ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಮೂವಿ, ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೂವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ? ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? ನಾಟ್ ನೋಯಿಂಗ್? Exactly. It is a. Super. How much will it cost to go on a dash? I'm sorry. How much will it cost to go on dash holiday to Spain? ಸ್ಪೇನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಖರ್ಚಾಗತ್ತೆ ಒಬ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಆಗ ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬಳಸ್ತೀವಿ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಖರ್ಚಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರ ಹತ್ರ. हाँ. ಗುಡ್. ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಬ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಹಾಲಿಡೇ. ಒಬ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ವಿಚಾರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಈ ತರ ನಾನು ಸ್ಪೇನ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಆಸೆ ಪಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಎಷ್ಟಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಖರ್ಚಾಗೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟು ಗೋ ಆನ್ ಅ ಹಾಲಿಡೇ ಟು ಸ್ಪೇನ್. ಹಾಲಿಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೆಚ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಹೆಚ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ವರ್ಡ್ ವೆರಿನ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಕಾನ್ಸನೆಂಟ್ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಆಫ್. It isn't holiday, it is holiday only. Unlike R, honorary, hair, it isn't a silent H. Here, the sound of H is to be spelled. So it is a holiday only. Okay? Fine. Good. Great going. You have answered. Almost all centers answered me perfectly. Super. I am loud enough from my end. Please take the audio device that is being connected at your end. So before today's session that I end, I already mentioned in the beginning that there is a video that is going to be displayed to you, wherein next week, that is 27th and 28th of November, you would be given bubble sheets and questions would be displayed on the screen, wherein you need to answer it in that sheet. How you have to answer it, the instructions would be played now. Please listen to it carefully. Okay. ನಾನು ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಲೀವ್, ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಲುಕ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ. ಆವಾಗಲೇ ಮುಂದಿನ ವಾರ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. Students, please listen to this audio very carefully. Okay. Just a moment. Gokul, can you let me know whether the audio that I have played, that I am playing is audible? Please check now.
Welcome to Vidya Shakti MCQ answering system.
If it is audible, please let me know in the chat box that it is audible.
Your school would have been given a bubble sheet. This is called a bubble sheet. In this, first you have to write school name. Remember, you should write school name only in English in capital letters. For example, I am writing CS Hara Hua. This is only example. I write this as example, but you should write your school name like this in English in capital letters only. Try to write in big letters, not small letters. Okay, this is the first thing. Second thing is test number. Before starting the MCQ exam, Vidya Shakti teacher will display a test number on the screen. You should write that number here. For example, I am writing 146. This is only for example. Actually, Vidya Shakti teacher will display that number. Each test is different. Only that number you should write. This is only for example. Next thing is roll number. In your school, as per attendance, you will be given a roll number. That number you should write. For example, if your roll number is 104, you should write 104. in these three boxes. If your, again this is example only, in case your roll number is 2 digit, for example 34, you should write 34 like this. In case your roll number is only single digit, for example 5, you should write like this. Hope this is clear. Again, the roll number, test number, school name, these are all examples that I have given. You should write the actual ones for your school and your roll number. Don't do anything on this roll number bubbles below that. Okay, 0 to 9 is given. Don't do anything on that. The next thing is, Vidya Shakti teacher will be displaying one question at a time on the screen. That question will have 4 options, answer options A, B, C, D. You should think, write, shade or color the correct bubble. This is same like Nipun exam. For the first question, if the answer is B, you should write, you should shade B. Use black pen. Do not use pencil. Either black pen or blue pen. Don't use pencil. You should write, you should shade this bubble. Then the Vidya Shakti teacher will show the second question. For that question, what is the right answer? If the right answer is D, again you shade this like this. Shade it fully. Okay. Do not smudge. Do not shade two bubbles at all. For one question, there should be only one answer. So, do not shade two bubbles. If you have made it wrong, leave it. I repeat, this is only for example. For the right answer, based on the question, you should shade the correct bubble. Like this, all the 20 questions you will be shading. Do not write anything else on the bubble sheet. This is very, very important. Do not write your name. Do not write your class. Do not write your section. Do not. Only school name, test number and roll number should be there. All the answer bubbles you should correctly shade. Do not smudge. Do not crumple this paper. This is very, very important. The paper should be clean. Do not write anything. Do not put any line anywhere. This is important. If any of these sheets do have any lines or unwanted shading or unwanted names, etc., that answer paper will be rejected. Thank you. All the best. Jai.
One moment, there is another video that you need to see. Hold on. If at all you're not being given a bubble sheet, you have to write it in your own paper. How you have to write?
Welcome to Vidya Shakti MCQ answering system. This is a handwritten answer sheet. Those schools which have not received MCQ bubble sheets, they can use this thing. You should use only the ruled notebook. Do not use unruled notebook. This is the first thing. Ruled notebook only must be used. First thing should be school. You have to manually write school. Write everything in big capital letters. School. Then after that, for example, I write CS Hara Hua. This is example only. You should write your school name. It should be only in English. It should be only in capital letters. It should be in big letters. Okay. Second thing is test. T-E-S-T. There's a colon symbol there. Test. Before starting the test, Vidya Shakti teacher will display the test number. Each test is different. That test number you should write. For example, if the teacher displays 153, you should write like this. This is example only. Whatever the Vidya Shakti teacher displays, that test number you should write here. And write legibly. Do not strike anything. Do not score out anything. Next thing is roll number. This roll number is as per the attendance. For example, if your roll number is 74, you write 74 like this. Whatever is the roll number that is given as per the attendance in your school, you should write this. Again, the school name, test number, roll number, these are all the examples that I have written. Don't write this. You should write your actual school name, the test number displayed by Vidya Shakti teacher, and the roll number of you, actual roll number of you. Then Vidya Shakti teacher will display question. One by one, teacher will display. For the first question, you should read, think, choose the correct answer. If the first question correct answer is B, write B. Again, do not score out, do not strike. If you have written wrongly, leave it, no problem. Okay, these questions are for only understanding, not for evaluation. Okay, for then Vidya Shakti teacher will display the second question. For that question, if the answer is C, again to write C. For the third question, if the answer is A, right answer is A. The answers B, C, A that I have written, these are all only for examples. For each question, what is the correct answer? You should write that. Like this, all the 20 questions, Vidya Shakti teacher will display. If you put brackets, if you put angle brackets, or if you draw any line, if you smudge this or crumple this paper, that answer paper will be rejected. These answers and names I have given only for examples. You should write the actual ones when the test is going on. Thank you. All the best. Jai Vidya Shakti. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.
So students, today's session we had seen about simple present tense in negative form. So I hope the session was clear enough. That is it for the day. I shall be ending over here. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Vidya Shakti.